And here we go.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Mike from the Super Wheeler Bros, and I am back. I know it has been quite some time since I have put out a video. I do apologize for that. There's been a lot going on, but I am back into it now. Definitely have some things that we want to talk about and we want to review. Keep your eye out soon. I will be reviving the podcast here soon, hopefully in a live format. We will see how that goes, but I do want to talk about the upcoming season of The Walking Dead and what they can do to fix all the problems that they had on Season 7. So, we'll see how that goes. But today we're talking about Marvel's Inhumans, the much maligned, the critically panned Marvel's Inhumans that has finally aired on ABC and is out on Hulu, if that is the way you want to consume the show, if you want to even try it. I am here to give you my opinion and my review on the first 2 episodes of Marvel's Inhumans and kind of maybe quell some of the hate that's going on. There is some much deserved apprehension for this show. It definitely has got its faults. It has got some serious things wrong with it. But I will say this before I jump into specifics. It is nowhere near as bad as people are making it out to be. Not even close. I think that people going to see it in IMAX were maybe expecting a feature-length film. It's still a TV show, and it's a TV show pilot. And they've got a lot of work to do to make it better, but it has me intrigued. I will say that. Marvel's Inhumans is starring Anson Mount as Black Bolt, the leader, the king of the Inhumans. You have Serinda Swan, who plays Medusa. You have Iwan Rheon, Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones fame, who is playing Maximus, the one Inhuman that was rendered inert and is just a human, and he is wanting to overthrow Black Bolt and get the Inhumans back to Earth and maybe in a more prosperous light. I mean, it's really weird how they decided to portray this. Some of the CGI is definitely dodgy, but all in all, it's pretty good. Lockjaw is pretty good. Obviously, Medusa's hair is a point of contention. The wig is bad. The CGI for the hair is bad. Here's what I'll say. That plot device, and just keep in mind, I am going to be spoiling, that's how I do my TV reviews, we're basically discussing it in the aftermath. They got rid of that pretty quick by Maximus's coup, and them being able to rid Serinda Swan, Medusa, of that wig, probably was the best thing they could have done, because trying to maintain that for the show's budget, not sure they would have been able to do it. They didn't do a very good job of it in the first place. So cutting her hair gave them an out, and I thought it worked. It made her vulnerable, it made her character definitely more understandable. I love the strength that she had. I think Serinda Swan was a standout for sure. And Anson Mount, I really liked his presence, I would say. He has a good presence, and though I have some issues with the Black Bolt portrayal, it's not really his fault. It's mostly to do with the script. I mean, he never even had his mask on in the first place, but I liked Anson Mount. He definitely has a great statuesque figure that he presents. So that's really your 2 big good things. And the intriguing aspect is Maximus trying to take over Adelan and then doing his best to try and lead the people there. There's a lot of people that are almost working in concentration camps. That's what I'm saying, is like, I don't understand the portrayal. You're almost making your heroes out to be the villains and your villain out to be the hero. I mean, Iwan Rheon, who plays Maximus, he's basically playing Ramsay Bolton with an American accent, but nowhere near as brutally. But he's the sympathetic figure. It doesn't make any sense. Other than Serinda Swan as Medusa, there's really not that sympathetic a character on the royal family side. I mean, you have Black Bolt, but he's hard to connect to because he doesn't say a word. He's doing a good job portraying things through his eyes, and they're doing a good job presenting him with his backstory, like how he accidentally killed his parents with his voice. It's a very weird way to present the story. I don't quite understand why that's the portrayal almost. Karnak is a cool character. I still don't understand what his abilities are, the way they're presenting it in the show. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe he's able to see things and predict the future and then go back and go through all the probabilities and he's able to stop time and do that. I guess? Maybe? I think Gorgon is going to be a really fun character. I really enjoyed his presence, and I'm gonna butcher his name. It's Imwe Ikuakur. I probably killed that. I'm sorry, buddy. Very cool character, great presentation, good presence. Really enjoyed the way that Gorgon was portrayed. Crystal, on the other hand, played by Isabel Cornish. I hope they do something with her. Childish. It's just, I don't know. I didn't care for it. Didn't care for the performance. Thought it was weak. So the critiques of bad CGI, shoddy acting, bad script. The script didn't bother me, other than them presenting things in a very strange fashion, and hopefully they clean that up and get our characters to be much more sympathetic, because right now, they're not. So, I'm curious. It's only an 8-episode run, so I'm curious how they'll wrap things up. They definitely have me intrigued. I think following Medusa, the last half of the second episode really helped that. She's the one sympathetic hero on the royal family's side. I'm interested to see where this goes, because it could end up being really bad, or it could make its way back full circle and be pretty good. I think that there is definitely some justification for a lot of the criticism. I didn't think that the CGI was overall very bad. Lockjaw was presented pretty well. It really was just the wig and Medusa's hair that was really pretty shoddy. That I understand. I do understand the criticism there. But I thought that especially the set pieces and the fact that most of them were shot on a real set and not on a green screen, that I liked. I really enjoyed that. Hopefully Triton comes back as well, because that is definitely one of the cooler characters in the Inhumans comics. And I am intrigued to see where it goes, but I do have some trepidation. There is some very justified criticism here that it's getting. Is it as bad as people are saying? No, there's definitely some redeemable qualities in the show, but it's still lacking something. It doesn't have that magic or somebody you can latch onto, really. I know it feels very similar to early Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes, but the difference on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is there were two characters almost immediately that you could gravitate to, and that was Chloe Bennett and Clark Gregg as Skye and Coulson, respectively. This time, it's not a lot of sympathetic characters going on, save for maybe Medusa. Maybe. And there's still some things to work out, I think. So we'll see exactly how it goes. I thought it was solid, not great. Definitely some issues. I think if I was going to score the first 2 episodes of Marvel's Inhumans, I would probably go with a 6. And if I'm being very kind, I may give it a 7. But I think given all of the narrative issues, as far as how they're presenting the heroes, I think a 6 is an apt score. Again, it wasn't perfect, but by no means is it the dumpster fire that everybody has been saying it is. It's not the worst TV show out there, and it does have potential. There is some potential for it to really come into its own, and it's a shame. I'm not sure how it's going to go. There's been rumors already that Inhumans has already been canceled, but anyway, tell me what you guys think of it. Am I not being as harsh as I should be, or do I have some points here? So I want to see what you guys think about Marvel's Inhumans and the first 2 episodes, and what do you think is going to happen the rest of the season? Guys, I really appreciate you sticking with me and all of the support. It's been absolutely fantastic. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been posting regularly or at all really for the last month or two. It's been a little bit crazy, a little bit hectic, but I am back and I do have some serious things to review. The Gifted is another one that I will be reviewing, another new Marvel show. And this one's in the X-Men universe. I will be definitely back reviewing Walking Dead, and maybe on a new podcast taking a look at Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead together. So definitely keep your eye out for everything that's coming in the future. Once again, I really appreciate you watching this, and if you like this video, definitely drop a like, and if you want to see more reviews and more great content very similar to this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. My name is Mike from the Super Wheeler Bros, and as always, my friends, have yourselves a super week.